Hello, how are you guys? You've been missing us a lot. We'll be missing you too. How you guys doing this evening? I know you guys doing great. In Jesus' name,
Amen.
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 Us over here, we are doing tremendous, fantastic.
Yes.
As you can see, whenever you hear these voices, you see that couple right here. You think about what?
Changing
Changing
lives,
lives,
power
power couple.
couple.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, guys.
We greatly appreciate all of you guys that's been like the videos, non-stop sharing, non-stop commenting, and tell us what you think. Some of our friends even call us, to give us advice on what should we talk
About.
next.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the videos that we talk about lately, it's come from our YouTubers, our
Yes.
friends that give us the suggestions. We like you. We like a lot what you've been doing, and also we appreciate the help that you've been giving,
Yes. Yes.
and also the appreciation.
Yes.
And don't stop sharing, don't stop liking, don't stop subscribing, because we need these subscriptions,
Yes.
so we can move on. Your comments really, really helpful.
Very
Like
important.
already, we're not here to jokes around.
Yes.
We're not here to
Play around.
play around.
Yes.
Whenever you see
Yes.
this couple right here, we know we come to share with you some good
Live
information.
experience.
You know,
Some good live experience.
of what we've been through.
Yes. Yes.
So today, we would like to share with you on the topic of trust.
Yes.
As you can see on our channel, we have videos about communication,
Respect.
respect,
Forgiveness.
forgiveness,
Yes.
how to manage,
Management
you
and
know,
money management.
money management,
Yes.
and all these videos that we have. Don't hesitate, to give us your criticism, your comments, your opinions on how should we done and how we should do it.
Yes.
So today, baby, we're gonna talk to our YouTubers about trust
And the
and
marriage.
the marriage.
Yes.
Take your chair, take your pencil, take your notebook.
Let's get some.
Let's
Talk
get
about
started.
it, guys. Let's get started.
Yeah, get started.
Yes. So we want to thank you and welcome you again for being with us and listening to what we're about to share with you. Today we wanted to talk to you about trust in the marriage, which is one important. Everything we talk about has always been one of the key thing that you need in your marriage, and trust is one of them, guys. Without trust, you cannot have a good relationship, you cannot have a good marriage. You're gonna be very disappointed because you don't trust your husband or your wife. And what happened is, when you don't have trust in the marriage, you have a lot of unnecessary argument. There's a lot of that goes in because every you questioning every little thing, you questioning every little things that happen in the relationship. So we definitely need trust in the marriage. So for started, we want to give you the definition of trust. It says that trust is the ability or strength of something or someone, and it is also to have a strong belief in someone's character. in someone's character, you have a strong belief in someone's character to have confidence in them. You see? To have confidence in them. If we just start with to have confidence in someone's character, when you have confidence in someone's character, you know what the person is capable of doing. You know what the person will do or won't do. You know whether the person is someone that you can trust by knowing their character, by knowing who they are, you know? So it is very important when you're getting in a relationship to know who are you getting with, who you gonna marry to, right? It's very important to know that. Because if you don't know the person, then any little thing will destroy your marriage. But when you have confidence in the person, when you get to know the person in advance, that's why it is important also not to marry someone, that you just meet. Because you don't know the person, you don't know nothing about them, you don't know their character, you don't know their personality, you don't know whether it's someone that that's loyal, you don't know if it's someone that's faithful, you don't know if it's someone that's respectful. You only learn these things through time, and that's why it is important to get to know your partner before you get married. And so to have trust, it's, to me, one of the keys is to get to know the individual, get to know your husband, get to know your wife before they become your husband, get to know them before they become your wife. You see, because once you get to know the person, then when you get married to them, you trust them. Even if no one can really trust someone 100%. Even the Bible say not to trust in a man, and that means you're not supposed to put all your trust in someone, but you have to trust the person enough to know what they would do and what they wouldn't do. Yeah.
So trust for me, there is no measurement.
Yeah. Yeah.
You was talking about all your trust. There is no measurement. It's not like a water.
Yeah, you give some and you don't give all.
Yeah, trust is trust.
Right. Right.
Trust is trust. So, like my wife said, trust is something that you build. It's just like respect.
Right.
Some people want others to respect them,
but they don't respect themselves.
But they don't respect themselves.
And they don't respect other people.
Of course, if you don't respect yourself, how are you gonna, want somebody else to respect you?
That's why there's a saying that say, baby, that respect is earned, not giving. You see? That means you have to earn respect. You have to earn trust too. Yeah.
Exactly. It's something that earned.
Yes.
They don't give you that.
No.
You see what I mean?
No.
It's the same as trust.
Yes.
Trust is something that you build. Trust is something that you work on it.
Yes.
Every day, like my wife said. Trust
by getting to know your spouse, by getting to know who you dealing with.
Who you dealing with.
You get to know their ways, their character,
Yeah.
Their attitude. Then you starting to know what they would do and what they wouldn't do.
That they won't do.
Yes.
Trust. Yes. It's about your character, especially.
Yes.
That's the first.
Yes.
And the big one.
Yes.
Because let's take an example, babe, like the alphabet. You see what I mean? We all trust the alphabet. Whenever you wake up, the A is still the A.
Yes.
It doesn't matter the time
that
you wake up. The alphabet, A, stay always A. B, still B.
That's their character.
Yeah. C, always C. C
Yes.
never change.
Yes.
D never change.
Right. Right.
Since you was a little kid,
Yeah.
now you growing up.
Yeah.
Tell me if you never see that the alphabet change.
No, it's still the same.
A still A. So it's
Exactly.
the same thing, as the character that my wife is talking about.
Yes. Yes.
So like that, when you like cover, when you protect your character, then trust is coming.
Yes.
Because if someone cannot understand your character. Like, oh, I don't understand this guy.
Then they can trust you.
This guy, like always
Up and down.
up and down, and I don't really understand what he's saying, what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Then
I cannot trust
I
you.
cannot trust you.
That's right.
So the first thing we need to work on, very important to build trust,
Yeah.
is your
Character.
character.
Yes.
Like my wife said.
Exactly. So, and then we said that the reason why we said that about trust, because in our own marriage, we never, one good thing that happened between in our marriage, we never had problem with trusting each other. Because we knew each other. We know what I know what he's capable of. I know his character, and I remember, baby, a lot of time when you would not be in the house when you left. People would be like, "Oh, he probably go live with another woman, and he probably already had someone around, and then he was waiting for the perfect time to leave you." And I said, no. I said, no. When it comes to other women, I trust him because I know his character. I know he's not the type of person that would feel comfortable being with me and being with someone else, or that would ever leave me to be with another woman. He will leave because he's not happy. He will leave because he's not comfortable, or something happened and he don't want to deal with it, but not for another woman. So I had enough trust in you. Like, everyone that come up, do you think he's living with another woman? I said, no, I don't think that. And that never crossed my mind. That never crossed my mind. I never thought for a second he was with another woman, because I know his character. Because you could tell if a man is that kind of man that go out there and be with other women, he would love to be out. And prior to him leaving, we always together. We always together. We do everything together. We go shopping together. We go there's every store that we normally go to. When they see me, they would, I said, oh, where's your husband? He's around the corner, or he's in a car. He coming out, because they know us. They see us all the time. He never have friends that can pick him up. He never leave me, coming home late or anything. So I know it had nothing to do with a woman. I know it had to do with us having our misunderstanding, and that's the reason why he left. And so that was, to me, knowing your character, knowing the way you are, that was really, really a big thing for me. I never thought about it for a second. It was about a woman. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I trust you when it comes to I trust when it comes to women, when it comes to my kids, when it comes to the type of things that I know that you would not do, because I know your character, the kind of person that you are. There's certain things that you would not do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very important. So now, guys, what is character now? And what is trust?
Yeah.
Like we were saying earlier, babe, character is represent you.
Yes.
It's your identity.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Right.
That's whenever they think about this type of person, then they see you.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
Like whenever they think about trustworthy person.
Yeah.
Oh, someone we can trust with the money.
Yeah.
They see you.
Yes.
Someone we can trust with the house. They see you.
But
someone they can trust with the treasure.
Yeah.
They think about you.
But it's because they give you money before and they see how you handle it. You understand? Or it's because they give you certain things, and like I was just giving the example, it's because that I've never seen you to be the kind of person that go out, don't come back home 12 o'clock, or your phone, have a lock in it. I cannot use it. I cannot, this type
Some
of
people
thing.
have so many chains that so many locks.
That's what I'm saying. If you was one of those kind of person, I would have been like, oh yeah, he left me, he probably with another woman. But because I know we don't have that trust problem, and we don't have that's not in your character to do, And I was like, no, that's not what happened. He didn't leave me for another woman. I know he, I know he have some issue, but that's not one of them.
That cannot be
That cannot want
trust,
to be to them, so. And I really, trust you and that. So it's really important, guys, to trust your spouse. You cannot be, if you are in a relationship or in a marriage and you don't trust your husband, you don't trust your wife, you shouldn't be in that relationship. Reason, because when you have a lack of trust, you end up getting to a lot of frustration, a lot of argument that you will get into because you don't trust the person. Again, if the person's phone rang, you're already doubting, like, is he talking to a woman, or is she talking to a man? What's going on? And everything the person say, you don't believe them, and you have doubt. That's what lack of trust, you create doubts in your heart. And when you have doubt, you unhappy because you constantly feeling like, what is going on, what's happening? And you feel like you want to defend yourself. Sometimes you create a argument without even being necessary, because you don't trust the person. You don't trust what the person is saying. You don't trust where they're going, what they're doing, who they doing it with. It's really affect you as a person that's dealing with the insecurity, we can say. It create insecurity.
They create insecurity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it create insecurity because you feel insecure. You feel like everything is like you want to defend, you want to know. It's like you become a private detective. It's just a lot of stress when you don't trust your partner. If you cannot trust who you with, you should not be with them.
You should not be with them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, let's talk a little bit, guys, now about like what can cause, someone not to trust you. Because we talk also about, what can make the person trust you, what
Yeah.
can build trust.
Right.
So now what can make your wife, your husband, your kids, your job, your boss,
It's a lack of inconsistently. When you're not
or
consistent,
discipline?
when you don't have discipline, and when you're not a person that constantly say do what you say you're gonna do, when you're not a person that keep your word, when you're not a person that have good character, like we talk about, then people cannot trust you. Because and your wife and your husband cannot trust you. If you say, I'm going to the store, and then come to find out you was at the mall, then the person, you create that lack of trust.
The
Because
thing
of
is, it's not you being at the mall.
it's not letting
It's
the person know.
exactly.
Okay, I was going to the store, I changed my mind, now I'm going
Now
to
I'm
the
going to the
mall.
mall.
Then it's like you being honest, you letting the person know. It's communication all around, you see.
Yeah.
And then the person trusts you now because they know, oh, okay, my husband, when he says he's here. Or my wife, when he says she's here, she's there. She's not gonna be lying to me. She's not gonna, giving me stories. And the person, you building that trust, like you were saying, it's something that you have to build. So you really building that trust, and then that person felt confident. And then now, if somebody say, somebody come, they say, girl, like I say that all the time. If somebody came when you wasn't in the house and come say, oh, I saw James with a woman, I would not right away believe it. I would not right away believe it. I would have to see it myself in order for me to believe it, because I know the kind of person you are. You're not, that friendly when it comes to hang around with women and, etc. I know how you are. And it's because you built that trust within me when it comes to that side of you. I know what you're capable of.
Yes.
So what are some of the stuff that yeah, I'm capable of about my character that make you trust me, or do you trust me?
One of the biggest thing I can share with you guys that build trust, my trust, I trust my wife, is just like she was talking about me. Left the house, and if someone tell my wife that I was with some other women, she is not gonna believe it.
Yeah.
And it's the same for me, because she built that trust from the beginning. since the day I met my wife, even her aunties, you know, even her friends, tell me one thing. Like this girl or this lady or this woman, she is very strict when it comes to men. Like if she's with you, she's with you. The only way she can move on to a next friend, if only she's done with you.
Yes.
Okay, things
Yes.
are over. We're not together
That's
anymore.
right.
That's what she always tell me. And since then, I believe it. I don't believe it because her aunties and her friends told me that. She showed it.
Yeah.
She built it like within me, like she was saying.
Yeah.
For me, she built that trust. And the way she act, the way she do things, when it comes to her kids, the way like she care, about them, she's showing that she care for her kids, she care for herself, she care for her future, that build a trust like, oh, this is a woman,
Yeah.
I can trust,
Yeah.
So since then, this is us. I trust my wife, with my life. I trust her with our future, that our plans, will go very far in life,
Yeah.
you know.
Because again, we built that trust with each other because
You build that trust
by,
with each other.
yeah, by the way we act towards each other, there's no secret. You know everything. You have my phone. You know the password.
Yeah.
You know everything. He knows everything about me, and I know everything about him. When it comes to, there's no secret. If I want to use his phone, I use his phone. If I want to money, everything. It's like we share everything. So that build trust. You don't feel the insecurity where you have to feel like, or the lack of trust where you have to think, oh, the person might be doing something wrong or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's very important, guys, to make sure that in your relationship, in your marriage, you trust your spouse, because without trust, you're gonna have argument all the time, gonna be arguing about every little single thing. You're not gonna believe nothing the person say to you. There's always gonna be argument, and the argument gonna cause chaos in your marriage or in your relationship. Then you can't really be with that person. That's why you're not gonna have peace. You're not gonna have peace,
Not gonna
because
have
without
peace.
trust, you don't have peace. That's
No.
why even the Bible say, trust in the Lord with all your heart. When you trust God, you have peace of mind. You know that He's responsible for your life. He got you. He gonna take care of you. What is the same way in your marriage? When you trust your husband, you don't think he's gonna cheat on you. You don't think he's gonna do anything evil against you. And the same way, when you trust your wife, you believe her. You trust her. You know that she got your back. It's very important. You have peace when you have trust.
You have
peace.
peace.
You have peace of mind. You're not worrying all the time. You don't have anxiety. If the person go out with their friend, you're not panicking because you know that, or the person just going out with their friend. They're having a good time. They coming back. I have my girls a night out. My husband don't stay up and worrying about me. No, he stay up to make sure that I'm home, but not because he worrying about, oh, I'm gonna do something or anything. And him, he don't even have boys. He don't have guys night out because he don't really like to go hang out unless he's with me, unless we're going out on all dates and having a good time. So he just, since I met him, he never was the type of person that have friends that come pick him up. They going out, they hanging out. No, he see everybody at work. What's up? How are you? And he come home, and I could say like his friend is me.
Yes, yes. And one thing I wanna add while you was talking about what trust build, and us, and I wanna share this
Okay.
to our YouTubers, our friends, our lovers, that trust or lack of trust also will bring stress.
Oh yeah.
You
Of
know?
course.
Just like you were saying,
course.
anxiety.
Anxiety.
Like
Yeah. You worry.
you
You
suspect.
worrying.
Yeah,
You're suspicious.
You're worrying. You see what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And that kind of relationship cannot work,
You don't have
guys.
peace.
You know?
Yeah, eventually it's gonna
So
fall apart
it's
because
gonna fall apart.
you don't have peace, you don't have confidence. You always worrying. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's something that you're not doing right. Maybe it's you look for all kind of excuses. It's very important to have trust in the marriage. Trust your husband. Trust your wife. Trust your spouse. Okay, until the
But baby,
person
you
prove.
say it's really important to
Yes.
have trust,
Yeah.
but the men or the women
Yeah.
must build
They must build the
that
trust.
trust too.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
I love that.
Of course
Building the
of
trust.
course you have to have trust.
Yeah, but you
You
have
know?
to build it
But the
by
trust that
your
you're gonna
behavior.
have, it's you that's gonna build
Yes,
that
by the
trust.
way you
You know,
behave
create
yourself,
it.
you create the trust by the way you act,
Yeah.
by the way your yes is yes, your no is no,
Yeah.
and you prove to the person that you are capable of trusting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not something that just come
No,
automatically.
no, it's
No,
just like
trust don't come
respect,
automatically.
guys.
Yeah,
It
you
don't come
create.
automatically. You have to build that by the way you let the person see you as a trustworthy person
Yeah.
because to your character, to what you have done, to
Discipline.
what you say, to discipline. Exactly, you discipline yourself in a way that show the person that they can trust you. So
Yes.
yes, guys. So we're happy to share this little, opinion with you guys and how we handle trust in our marriage. And it's very important to make your spouse your friend, where you can have any kind of conversation with your husband and your wife, and where it's so comfortable. You're not gonna worry about whether that person out there doing this, doing that, because you know everything about them. They know everything about you, and it's just like a beautiful thing to build that trust together.
Yes, my people. So we're not gonna go further than
Is
this.
that
You
right?
know, it was a pleasure,
Yes.
to share with you on trust.
Yes.
Like we always say, don't forget to like the channel, to comment and share
Subscribe.
and subscribe. Very
Yes.
important to subscribe.
Yes.
Share it with your friends. Share it with your uncle, your aunties. Grandma. Share it, with your sister, brothers. You see what I mean?
Yes.
And don't forget to comment, because we need your comment.
Yes.
We need your suggestions and all this. So
Yes.
it was a pleasure to be with you, like always. This is Changing Lives, Power
Power
Couple.
couple, yeah.
We like to stop by to, share with you little, knowledge
Yes.
or experience,
Experience, yes.
especially the experience
Yes.
that we've been through.
Yes.
We appreciate you a lot.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. All right.
Next time.
Take care.
Bisous.
Bye bye. Let's talk about it,
Let's
guys.
talk.